with a name like Paratestes, you know there's going to be controversy because, you know, people aren't going to know exactly or aren't going to be sure what that definition of that name really means. But I have an idea. When I asked him what he wanted his name to be, and he said that. Of course, you know Ryan. I know him. He worked at Food Basics with me, and I asked him, what do you want your name to be? He said Harry Paresities. I'm like, all right, is that supposed to mean, you know, is that from a movie? Is that supposed to mean testicles? But, you know, he used it and it was all right. He's the kind of guy that when he came out, he jumped all around, you know. And he had two matches, one with the One and one with the One and Miga. That was it, Miga. When Harry tapped out, I remember that. But as far as high flying goes, we put him on this film, this DVD, because he was a high flyer. You know, he did like acrobatic moves, you know, he jumped through the air. That was good. He was a lightweight, basically. He wasn't really like one of the high flyers like Jeff Hawk or Nico, but he had what it takes. He had the speed of a lightweight, put it that way. And he did all these moves, you know, and, you know, he was a beginner. And I know he wrestled in the MWO a couple years ago, which was the other Fed that competed with the MWF. I don't know what his name was there, but as far as working for a Double D Fed, he did all right. And, you know, pair of testes, like, testicles? Who knows? So, yeah. Harry Paresities, Danya. When you want to talk about testes, I mean, Roy got big testes, but that's a different story. That for beautiful chocolate women, if you know what I mean, Danya. Wink. But Harry, he never gave Roy any food. But once Roy was eating pepperoni pizza, and he offered Harry a piece, and Harry said, "No, get the F away from me." That really ticked Roy off. Roy didn't like that. Because when Roy offer you pizza, you should take it because it's fresh from the Korean deli back in North Korea where me and Chester used to party and then make love to the beautiful chocolate women at the hotel. But anyways, Danya, he was good, man. He wrestled the One, Danya. That was good match. One beat the crap out of him, and then Miga beat the snot out of him the following week. But Danya, Harry wouldn't take Roy's pizza, and I didn't want to take Roy's pizza because Roy cooked pizza. Roy make pizza, then he go and make the beautiful love with the most beautiful chocolate women in the world. So Danya, Harry good man, but he wouldn't take pizza. Harry not good man. He take Roy pizza down. Why not, Danya? That was Korean for Harry's an asshole.
Paratestes, that's a funny name.
I want to know how you feel about this because Miga's been on a victory streak, even on a losing streak. I don't know how you're going to adapt to this.
Please, Miga?
Well, me and Zach, who played Hunt Stevenson, me and Zach go way back. We were friends back in high school. So, but as far as Hunt Stevenson goes, he came to the NWA in 2004, and he fought Gilbert, and that happened at the same show that I messed up my shoulder. So the next year in NWA came back, and he had a couple matches. He had a good match with Special K, and he had a good match with Miga. What we did with Hunt Stevenson, myself and the booking team, is we made Hunt Stevenson's matches all called Hunt Rules, which meant it was anything goes, and he had a hardcore match named after him. If you ever watched those WCW tapes from the late 90s, Raven Rules, well, we had a imitation of that with Hunt Rules. So he was a good athlete, and you know, he mixed high-flying acrobatic moves with hardcore style moves. I mean, he'd break a stick over your back, he'd jump off a car, he'd do a lot of sick, crazy things. And you know, and there's Hunt Stevenson, it was fun to watch. Like some matches, like people like Backyard, who wants to watch that? But like a Hunt Stevenson match, people will watch because he took the risks. He did what he had to do. And I guess his final Backyard record was 0-3. Losing all 3 matches to Gilbert, Special K, and Miga, but he did a hell of a job, and too bad, you know, the season ended early. We didn't get to see him a little more, and I don't think, you know, he wants to wrestle ever again. He wants to wrestle anymore, but he did great, and he'll always be around for the memories, and he did an outstanding job. Hunt Stevenson is probably one of my favorite wrestlers to watch, and Zach is one of my best friends in real life, so I win both ways. Hunt Stevenson was a unique kind of character. He mixed hardcore action with high flying action. This guy was crazy. He would break a stick over your back like he did to Miga. Then he would throw you on a car, do an elbow drop off a car, go on top of the fence, do an elbow drop. He would chase you around. He was a good athlete. And the phrase that could describe Hunt Stevenson would be high-flying, hardcore action, because he is the true definition of a hardcore wrestler and a high-flying. As you know, in the NWA, there were matches called Hunt Rules matches, named after him, and that meant it was anything goes. It was his rules. And in the NWA, he made a couple appearances. Of course, in 2004, he took on Gilbert. Then he wrestled Special K. Big U was the ref in that match. And then he also took on Miga, which was highly rated on the top 10 backyard match DVD. I think it was like number 3. So they had an intense war. Hunt Stevenson was a very, very unique kind of wrestler. He had the good kind of moves that made a high flyer. I enjoyed watching him in the MWA. He did what he had to do, and he got the job done. That's all that matters. You have to get the job done, and he did it. He never won a match, but he got the job done, and I enjoyed watching. Hunt Stevenson, really good athlete. Roy loved him down there. Let me tell you a story. Once backstage, Roy came to MWA show to visit with wrestlers to give advice, and Hunt Stevenson was eating a barbecue piece of chicken. Roy went up to him and added some of my Korean kimchi special spicy soy sauce, and Hunt liked it and bought a supply from Roy with 25% off, shipped right from Korea. But other than that, Danya loved Hunt Goodman, Zach, who played Hunt Goodman. Roy used to go over to Zach's house with D'Lo and Grandma Marge and play checkers. Even though Danya always got checkmate. Oh, that's chess, Danya. I'm sorry, Danya. But Hunt was king. He good man. Danya, remember when he jumped off fence onto Miga? That was chic move. Danya, good man. Of course, Zach's role model was Roy. Because all the little children and young wrestlers and beautiful women love Roy. Roy forever champion. Hunt forever champion. When Roy retires, Hunt #1. They are the wrestlers that put their body on the line every time they get in the ring. They're high flying. They're exciting. These are the high flyers of backyard wrestling.